Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. It is that time once again. We are here for some Dokkan Battle goodness. Refresher pattern. How Prof, how's it going? Prof with the ultimate entrance as always. I actually did just refresh my pattern before the stream started, so but yeah, how's everybody doing this evening? Bringer, Rohit, Blazer Dragon. I put in the title the what do you guys want to see for Global Dokkan campaign, because it's an interesting point of discussion. We should have the countdown celebration for it start in like 9 days, if we're going to get one. Because in theory, it should start on the 7th of July, because that is the anniversary of Global. So if they're going to do a 7-day countdown campaign, it will start on the 30th, I guess. Not sure what's going to be happening in the game until then. We've got Prime Battle TN's EZA on Tuesday, I think. Which means we should be getting a data download Monday. Potentially some sort of news tomorrow. Actually, yeah, tomorrow morning we should get the details for TN's EZA, because we actually don't know what he does yet. Yo, Kieran, how's it going? Morning, Mask. It's 5 AM here in Australia. Damn. Are you up early or up late? You either stayed up till 5 AM or you're up early at 5 AM. But which is it? Yo, Drace, how's it going? Barely stable and almost going crazy. Well, that doesn't sound good. Is it the fire break disappointment? GDC, Demon King Piccolo versus Kid Goku or Saiyan Saga. I mean, it would be funny, but like people would be so mad. I said in the video yesterday, right, where we talked about like what constitutes hype for these big celebrations. Like, I don't really care what it is as long as it's good. Because it's like the Kid Goku is the good example. Saiyan Day Kid Goku. I don't really care too much. I'm like, Kid Goku's not a super hype release for me, but the unit's good, so I like the release. I don't think it's super great because he's not on a ton of the teams that I'd like to run outside of like pure Saiyans, I guess. But like, the thing that sucks is if they release a character who's very limited, and even if they're really good, they're on like one team. Because we don't want something like that. We don't want like a Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga. Goku's a bad example though, because he's on all the Goku categories. He'd be on Bond of Friendship and Earthbred Fighters and all that kind of stuff, but DB Saga does get it the worst for having those kind of restrictions. Saiyan Saga, as long as they try hard enough, Goku and Vegeta like will always be good units because they're on a ton of teams. Couldn't sleep, about to go for a run. No, I saw your live stream. Oh, nice. True said make it 6 LRs and Blue Fusions because Dokkan is dead right now. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Just do 6 LRs, like whatever the theme of the celebration is, but then also just randomly standalone Vegeta Blue and Blue Gogeta, who don't fit the theme at all, but they're just there. Like, that would be pretty funny. I don't want to see it be 6 LRs again though. Like, that was an interesting thing for them to do for the 11th anniversary, but like double banners suck so much. Like part 1, the only unit I pulled was Blue Evolution Vegeta, and I pulled 2 copies of him. So like either of those copies could have been Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but because they're both on the one banner, like you can only get one of the two. I mean, if you get like a Zeno or something, you know you're getting a new unit guaranteed, but it could be one of either of the two. So I think it was a cool thing to do for the 10th anniversary, but I don't want them to do that again for GDC. Just do the usual like 2 LRs in part 1, 2 LRs in part 2, both on one banner each, and then that's fine. There's a town music fest, if people are sitting beneath my window singing. Oh no. Well, if they're sitting below your window, you could so give them the old Victorian England treatment and empty a chamber pot out the window. I'm assuming you probably don't have one of those, but still. Not that we do anymore either, but well, that'd be good for long streams, I guess. Make it a Super Saiyan 4 fusions. Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine, like, the theme of the celebration is like Namek or Saiyan Saga and OG Dragon Ball, but then the third unit is like LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Just because why not? I want to see a villain celebration, like all villains, like Frieza, Cell, DKP. That would be cool. I think a lot of players would like an all-extreme sort of celebration, but a lot of players wouldn't, and I don't think it would be hype enough for Dokkan. Like, they know they make the big money when they bring out the good guy, like, characters, right? Like the fusions and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Gogeta. Like, I don't think they would... I would think that would be awesome. An all-villains, like, headliner celebration. Especially if they did some of the what-if, like, combos. Like, we actually finally got a proper... I know they did that physical exchange one, but, like, a proper Cooler and Frieza card would be awesome. Because we can't really get it because it's heroes, but imagine if we got, like, a golden Frieza and golden Cooler LR, like, exchange. Or reversible exchange now. It'd be so good. But, yeah. Have a regular bucket. I mean, yeah, it's... Not quite as fancy, I suppose, but why not? If I could wish for anything, I'd wish for a what if theme. I know, right? Like, that's the kind of stuff they should do more. I think, was it you commented it on one of the videos the other day? Like, there's no new content coming out now, right? The manga's on hold. The anime's been on hold, well, I say hold, but like finished for years. The last movie came out... It's longer than you think. Like, Superhero is, what, like 3 years old now? The last Dragon Ball movie. So, like, there's no new content coming out. So for Dokkan, obviously the only thing they can do is keep recycling the same characters and giving them updated animations. Obviously the anniversary gave us unique what-if animations for Gogeta with the cool, like, Soul Punisher Rasengan thing. But, like, why? Now is, like, the perfect time for these kind of games to just be doing all that kind of stuff. Like, crazy what-if, like, tag characters and all this, like... just random stuff, because why not? Like, what else are they gonna do except for more new versions of the same characters we've already got? Although, I mean, there are still some that we don't have. Like, the fact we don't have a Dokkan Fest baby is insane. No Dokkan Fest Final Form Frieza from Namek. No LR Kid Buu, but that's a meme. Like, we've got enough Kid Buu units in the game, but still no LR Kid Buu. But yeah, do more what-if stuff. Do the crossover stuff. Like, why is Legends crossing over Shallot with everything at the moment? He's in the physical card game. They've now got the Shallot and Giblet decks. He's in the digital version of the card game as well. He's getting an SH Figure Arts figure. And now they've just announced that he's going to be in Sparking Zero as a playable character as well. Like, where's the Dokkan, like, crossover? It's crazy. LRTN before LR Kid Buu and Dokkan Fest Krillin. Yeah. Yeah, the Goku Black Tag Zamasu is like... I feel like some of these units, they are just saving up for when they know they need, like, a certain point of the year for, like, a guaranteed cash cow. Because obviously this part of the year has been really dead in terms of the releases. Like, not a lot of people care about Tien or Tao. Golden Week was kind of a dud. Like, the game's definitely taken a bit of a hit. I actually forgot this new event even existed. I don't really need orbs, but we'll do it anyway. But I think they'll probably save some of those big things for when they need that big, like, cash injection. It's like I said to... I replied to Vector on Twitter the other day saying about... people act... like he was saying about how some people act like one, like, celebration that doesn't necessarily perform insanely well means the game would shut down, right? So that someone would be like, oh, they'll never do OG Dragon Ball as the anniversary because the game won't make any money and then it will shut down, which is obviously dumb because, like, the thing that I said to him in a reply is it's just like, yeah, like, if they ever did do a celebration that went so much worse than they expected in terms of income, like, say they did do a Dragon Ball Saga, like, Global Dokkan campaign. Let's say Global Dokkan campaign was Dragon Ball Saga and Saiyan Saga, right? And so loads of people were not hyped, and it didn't make loads of money. The first time in a long time we have an anniversary level celebration, we don't hit top grossing, like all that kind of stuff. All they would do is, we know that it takes a while to develop units, but I imagine they have stuff on the back burner, and I imagine if they really want to, they could rush out stuff fairly quickly. So if we had a GDC that was really like unsuccessful, I guarantee you in like 3 months time or something, we would get like reversible exchange Gogeta and Vegito or something. That would be like the best unit in the game with insane animations, with them having like an active skill where they both attack at the same time and all this crazy stuff. Like, they just bring out something that would be so, like, it would touch base with all of those big hype money point things like fusions, Dokkan original animations, all that kind of stuff. So if they have one celebration that doesn't do particularly well, it's not going to suddenly bring about the downfall of the game. It just means they're probably going to bring out something very soon after that that's like a guaranteed money printer, right? Like, it's a pretty straightforward strategy. Like, I feel like, and that would be awesome. I would love to see a reversible exchange, Gogeta and Vegito. Be sick. I wouldn't mind an LR Namek Saga Frieza that transforms into full power. Yeah, as long as he starts off as Final Form Frieza, because we don't have a Dokkan Fest Final Form Frieza. We've got only one red zone after anniversary. Yeah, in terms of difficult content, there hasn't really been a huge amount since the anniversary, which is a bit disappointing. Because things like Million Arena, I don't count that as difficult content. That's just stupid RNG like reset simulator. But yeah, LR Goku Black and Baby Vegeta fusing into LR Baby Gogeta Black. I mean, that would be awesome. In fact, I have seen, that is a thing, right? Well, I think it's Vegito, Baby Vegito Black instead rather than Gogeta. But yeah, because it's with the Potara, because Goku Black has the Potara earrings, right? So, because yeah, someone made a it was that channel, is it like Hyorian Jitsu or something? They made like Dragon Ball What If fights with like little 16-bit like sprite characters, and yeah, they did one of those. I think it was versus, I want to say either Super Saiyan 3 or 4 Broly. But yeah, Goku Black and Baby fusing into LR, fusing into Baby Vegito Black, which will be pretty crazy. A frauds celebration with like Mr. Satan, and yeah. I think it was Mega Nice posted a concept thing earlier for like a Hercule and Videl card, which would be kind of fun, like father-daughter card, but probably wouldn't be well received. I think certainly not hype. He did Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan 4 Broly and versus Beerus. Okay, nice. But yeah, Weeb, how's it going? Where's my LR Reddits? I know, right? But yeah, stuff like that. It's like, because that's not even a Heroes character, because he's not in Heroes. Gohan Black, like Sparking Zero's been out for how long now, and we still don't have Gohan Black in Dokkan. Like, why are they waiting so long for some of these crazy things that that would make money? Like, who? Not everyone necessarily even knows about it, because not everyone played Sparking. Maybe people didn't see all the hype of people talking about it from Sparking, but like, I feel like so many more people would summon for like a Gohan Black than would summon for like Tao or Tien. Yeah. But yeah, that is true. Like with the web store, like I made the video about it earlier, with the web store now being a thing, it's very possible that global just never, oh, I keep saying global. I'm so used to only saying global, but it's so likely that Dokkan potentially never hits top grossing again, because you just buy stones through the web store now. Although, as I said, it does depend largely on your region. Some people did mention in the comments, like some regions can't even access the web store. And then for me specifically, like the stones, the sale prices, when the game has sales on, the sale prices are cheaper than the web store. So for me, if I want to buy some of the sale packs, it's still just cheaper to buy them in the game. But yeah, we don't really get top grossing anymore anyway, but stuff like GDC, anniversary, like those pretty much will still always hit top grossing. Yeah, Gohan Black who acts as a better version of Glorio for crossover. Dude, that would be so good. Just a floating slot 3, like crazy crossover boosting unit. Man. That would be so good.
Alright, let's do this.
Should we summon for the banners for summon points? I don't think you should summon just for the sake of getting summon points, because you have to spend 150 stones to get the 90 points. But that 150 stones, like when the Global Dokkan campaign starts in like 2 weeks, like that 150 stones is going to get you a 3+1 rotation on the new unit banners. And chances are one of the new units is going to be like either the best unit in the game or at least in the top 3, right? But yes, the one-off web store things, they were good. The one that's like 150 stones for like $20 or whatever it is like really good compared to how much they normally cost. But yeah, make sure you do sync up the web store thing. You have to sync up your account with a Bandai Namco ID. Because even if you don't want to buy anything, when you sync it up with the web store, you can click one of the options and you just get 20 stones for free. Right. Why not? But yeah, summon points are more just like an added incentive for people who do like to summon on most banners anyway. Because it means they can feel a little bit better about summoning on those filler banners. Because they know they're still at least building up this extra currency for getting tickets on like a later celebration. But if you're someone who's just saving up for those later celebrations anyway, you shouldn't be wasting stones summoning like just to get the summon points, because you might as well just be using them stones to summon on the actual banner that you want to summon on. Alright. But yeah, those limited offer things, they're like one time only for now, and then who knows if they'll ever do other ones, or if they'll refresh the same ones every month or couple of months, like who knows. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We are getting a new Extreme Super Battle Road stage next week as well, which means we're finally going to be able to go over 400 stamina, which I'm pretty happy about. Because I'm at the maximum. The maximum stamina you can have is if you're at rank 999 on your account, which is max level, which I've been at for years now. And then there's a couple of things you can get to give you extra stamina from the Supreme Kai trial thing, and a couple of things from the ESBR reward shop. And if you've got every single possible thing that boosts your stamina and you're at rank 999, the maximum stamina you can be at is 398, which is very much not aesthetically pleasing. And also the fact that all events in the game are in like even numbers, usually in values of 10 of whatchamacallit, stamina. So having an odd like 8 is really annoying. But as of Monday, I think it is. It's either Monday or Tuesday. As of Monday or Tuesday, this little 398 up here is going to be. It's still going to be an odd number because I think you can get more than 2, but it's going to be 400 and something, which is awesome. If something costs 50 stamina, I can do it 8 times instead of 7. Yeah, they refresh the ESBR shop every set of 10 stages. But they've been releasing them so randomly, sporadically recently that we haven't had 10 stages for I don't even know how long. I actually almost wish we would just go back to the days where they just used to drop 10 stages in one go and then we wouldn't get any for like 7 months. Like, although I suppose that doesn't work as well nowadays because they're so easy. So if they drop 10 stages, you're just beating them all in like an hour. Well, maybe a bit more than that, but you're beating them all first try and then that's it, they're all done. So oh, I did get all of those. Wow. Well, there you go. That's the that exchange shop pretty much bought out now, apart from the Hercule statues, which I very much do not need. I don't know how much these are worth each. Probably still more than I need to actually get back to the Zenny cap though, so there's something always as long until they don't. Well, yeah, that is true. I wonder if we'll get a legendary Super Battle Road for Super Easy A's. That would be pretty cool. Rather than them do that than just completely forgetting it exists for months again. Yeah, because like if they were coming out once every month, that's fine, or maybe even more frequently. But yeah, it used to be we'd get 10 stages, then we'd wait 6-8 months even sometimes, which was super annoying. But yeah, now it seems like they drop every now and then. We've had the last couple in fairly quick succession, to be fair, but there was a period where there was at least almost 2 months between them releasing any stages. Because yeah, it's this shop, this part of the shop here, when you go into the treasure thing, you've got the, is it Victory's Light are the ones for, they're the ones for like normal Super Battle Road, which we haven't had a stage of normal Super Battle Road for ages, but all you can get for those is like the type Kais. But then these ones, the Battle Mastery, this is the ones for ESBR. And I purposely haven't spent them on anything in here that I don't need, because when the new stage comes out, the shop should update and we should get new items in here that are for increasing your maximum stamina. And I think there's also one for increasing your box space as well. And so then I'll have the currency all ready to just buy them straight away. Because that's the thing, I didn't realise that, like, probably like maybe 2 years ago or something. I didn't realize how the shop reset worked for ESBR, and I spent all of these like literally like the week or like the month before they then released a new stage and updated the shop. So then there was like 10 stamina upgrades I could buy, and I didn't have any of the currency, so I just had to, every time each of the new stages came out, had to beat it and then use the currency to buy like 1 or 2 of the stamina upgrades, however many you can afford. Whereas now, this time around, and what you should ideally do is you just save them. And then, yeah, as soon as they update the shop, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, I'll just be able to buy all of the stamina upgrades. Which will be nice for things like World Tournament and stuff like that, right? Because the more stamina you have, the more runs you get to do before you have to refresh your stamina. So, how many SBR category stages are we missing? Oh God, I don't know. How many categories are there in the game now? Let's find the Super Battle Road. I know I went past Extreme Super Battle Road, but where's the normal one? We haven't had a new stage for ages. It's probably just... Yeah, there we go. We're up to stage 88, Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Let's go to the wiki and look at the categories in terms of like the order that they released in. So yeah, chronological order, and let's keep scrolling down. So we've got Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Although Power Beyond Super Saiyan is the 84th category, but it's stage 88, so they don't always go in order. But apparently the next one should be Fused Fighters. Because I don't, unless we have that one already. I know we have Fusion, but yeah, so the next one should be Fused Fighters, which will be an absolute joke. Like, that would be so easy. But yeah, according to the wiki, and in terms of chronological order, they haven't added in, they only go as far as the anniversary. So Kid Goku didn't have a new one. Tournament participants is on here. Mission Execution is the only new one since the anniversary, right? So that means there are 97 categories in the game in total. Oh yeah, true, because 10 of them are the type ones as well, aren't they? And Super and Extreme, so yeah, there's 76. And there are, what, 97? So we're missing 21 stages. It's pretty crazy. The next ESBR is World Tournament. Oh god. Well, you just use Piccolo in Piccolo Jr. And then just like the normal World Tournament, the whole thing just becomes Piccolo Jr. Active Skill Simulator, and he just kills everybody and you win. So I wonder if that means we'll see another influx of random categories. I don't think so. I think what they're more likely to do is finish out like all of the categories that we have in the game so far for Super Battle Road, and then just stop doing Super Battle Road. Because I mean, they haven't updated it in forever. They're not scaling the difficulty to like the new units or the new teams. So ESBR really is only a challenge if you get slot 1 supered. And normal SBR is like a joke. Like, normal SBR has absolutely no difficulty whatsoever anymore, which is disappointing. Heroes and crossover won't get a stage. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. Because if Heroes was going to get one, it would have got one by now. Strange that they haven't done a crossover one, considering how many units there are. Like, you could make a full free-to-play crossover team, even without the Heroes units. So... But yeah, let's go... I want to try and do, speaking of the Heroes units, try and do the Giant Ape Kid Goku, the new stage, the DB Saga Red Zone, with the Heroes team. Because we did Shula, and we did eventually manage to do Demon King Piccolo, finally. So we've got this one is now the newest stage that we haven't done with the Heroes team. The problem is, I did give it a couple of tries the other day, and I'm not actually sure whether this will be possible for the Heroes team, because we very much do not really have any units on the team apart from like Limit Breaker Vegito that can actually tank the Great Ape super attack. So yeah, I'm not sure how likely this is that we're actually going to be able to do anything.
All right, let's do this.
I don't know if I meant... I didn't necessarily mean free to play, actually, but just like even banner units, right? Like the Xeno Trunkses and Xenoverse characters and Super Z3 Vegeta and Android 21 and stuff like that. Like, there's enough crossover characters that aren't heroes. Alright, well, we've got a pretty shocking starting rotation, so we're probably just instantly dead. Because none of these units can really go in slot 1. Trunks probably just gets clapped by the AoE straight away. Because the only chance we have against this event is the attack lowering, but obviously we have to attack a bunch of times first to actually start attack lowering, so... It's probably not going to go very well unless we have a lot of... I guess unless we get some clutch dodges. Oof. 140k. And then there's the super as well. We've got like how much health left? Like 10. And then we just get super for 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, so until we get the easy A's later this year, we might actually very much be at a point now where the Heroes team just isn't good enough anymore. Which, I mean, that's been a long time coming anyway, right? But... Unless we just go to the good old, like, just completely relying on dodge characters to dodge, which I hate. Because every run it's like, we have to put this person in slot 1 and they have to dodge everything, otherwise we just die. Which is really irritating, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, if the tickets were available in the web store, that would be awesome. Because that is the other thing, I guess, that people will still be buying through the app, is the purchasable ticket packs. Because, yeah, I do know from experience, having tried this yesterday, even if you active skill with Goku on turn 1, if you put him in slot 1 and he gets hit by the Giant Ape super attack, he just dies. Which is fun. In fact, I think because the Great Ape can hit so hard, especially after supering, Trunks actually needs to super more than twice to be able to tank normals. Which is not fun. Because remember, the Giant Ape massively raises his attack with his super, so now all of his post-super normals hit super hard as well. Pan actually got going 5 for 5 with the dodges though, so that's pretty good. I was not expecting that. Also, we have no attack lowering on the first phase, so we don't even, like, give ourselves any sort of advantage, really. Really, we want at least one character that can lower attack on the first turn. It is what it is. Come on, Goku, do some damage. Thanks from double digits, okay. You get the stones. The stones go straight to your actual total stones. They don't go to your gift box or anything. Wait, was that the AoE? Oh, was that Pan?
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, as you can see, this is just going to be an absolute nightmare. In Ollie Mers, I can't say that I am, no. I mean, I'm not necessarily. I can't. To be honest, I can't even think of like any of his music off the top of my head. But I am more so into the heavier side of stuff. Not always, but. That was Trunks. Yeah, of course it was. Of course it was. Dodge Vegeta. Jeez, 470k. Bruh. Like, I don't think it can be done. And again, we've got a starting rotation with no attack lowering. And don't you just love limited attempt events, like, per day? So, we've already done what? Is this 3? Or 4? Because then that means we've only got 2 or 3 more attempts, and then we just can't do it anymore. Which is so dumb. Partner's a huge Ollie Mouse fan who wants to fly to England for a concert he's having. Damn. From Australia as well, that's crazy. Oh, it's still so warm here. It's crazy. Well, we might survive the first turn for a change, which is cool. Can't wait for when we have news on GDC. Yeah, it's probably going to be quite some time still. Yeah, I'm still going for, I think Drace mentioned it again earlier as well, but the Daima / GT sort of split theme I think is pretty cool. Having Super Saiyan 4 be like a key thing that like binds the two. Ooh, we survived the turn on, what's that, 4,000? 4,650 health. Jeez. That's crazy. That's right, because Meki Cabra can do his thing here. Heal with the rainbow orbs. And then Pan doesn't dodge, so he instantly dies. Nice. And he found out yesterday that Australia was a 24-hour flight. I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was 13 or something, which is pretty long, but... Yeah, damn. That's a long, long flight.
Alright, let's do this.
Can we actually get some attack lowering on the first turn? That would be good. Well, we do, but in slot 3, so... Okay. Well, actually, it depends on the AoE is, because I could just put Vegeta in slot 2. But the AoE's in slot 1, so we're probably just dead anyway. Because Trunks will get AoE'd and get killed. Although maybe with the Xeno Vegeta support, he won't. GDC LR Great Saiyan Man. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about that one. 131k. Goku's meant to be the slot 1 unit of like the last hero celebration. It's insane. Or at least the super class one. Demigra is kind of the slot 1 unit there. The fact that we've taken that much damage already means that if he supers at any point during the turn now, then we just die. We just have to hope that he doesn't super. Alright, Goku going off with the additionals. Crit for 0, let's go. Trunks is going to die. I can see it in his future. Yeah, possibly. Yo, Jaren, how's it going? Ningen in chat, do you think we could get a crossover month for November? I think so. Now that we're not going to have heroes. I feel like that could be quite cool. But all depends. Because, yeah, we've got Xenoverse stuff needs to EZA. Gohan Black is still an option. They could just do a new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta or Broly. Like, or Bardock. Okay. We're going to get some attack lowering in here. Xeno Vegeta not doing any damage. Let's go. But he's still lowering the attack. That's the important thing. And stacking. Right. Use the active skill. Just because it gives him more HP, so then we can get a big heal off of the STR orbs. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. It gives him more defense, I should say. I'll just do that, I guess. I was going to say, Pan still has to dodge, like, everything, but... No, of all the things, she dodged all the normals and then not the super. 2.3 million. The team only has like 600k HP. Crazy. Wonder why it's taking so long for Charlotte to get added. I know, right? As I was saying before, they've done all these crossovers with him with Legends for all these other different things. No more TOP this year, please. I know, right? Read way too much Universe Survival Saga buffs. Charlotte for GDC. I mean, I can't see it, but a crossover as part of the Global Dokkan campaign would be pretty cool. I don't see them doing it, like, personally, but I do think it would be awesome. Do that. Okay. 34k. Dodge the Super Vegeta. He didn't. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, despite how valiantly we managed to fight against the Shula stage and then eventually finish off the Demon King Piccolo stage, I don't think we're going to be doing this new stage with the Heroes team anytime soon. This is our last attempt of the day. Because good old limited attempts per day events. Well, yeah, but I mean, you could say that about all the other games as well, I guess. Like, why is he getting a crossover with the physical card game? Because what does Legends get in return? Like, I get that that could be a thing, that they don't want to do it because there is no, like, return for them. But hey, shout out to is it Try Luca over on the Twitch side for the follow? I appreciate you. Yeah, Legends can have Trunks and Broly. I mean, that is like a Dokkan original character as part of the Dokkan Quest storyline, so I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, him just like constantly AoEing in slot 1 is probably what makes this like not doable. Because nobody else gets a chance to like get their defense up or anything, so... Goku and Gohan Tech LR, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, look at that, 758k in slot 1 on after using the active skill as well. So yeah, that's GG. That's all of our versus Kid Goku attempts. The furthest we managed to get was turn 2. So I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon, do you? Man. Oh, that's really bad. Turn 2 is like the furthest we could get to. Yeah, that is true. Shala has got, like, Shala's in Sparking 0, and they didn't do a Sparking 0 crossover. Like, because some of these other games just don't have things to give to the other games in return, like original characters and stuff, and that's fine. But yeah. Oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, the LR Goku and Piccolo update thing that we found was in the files ages ago and it still never happened. I can't believe I'm 2 stones away from 1,000. But no content or missions available in the game that give me stones. Crazy. He's just going to be the weekly 3, yeah. Might as well get a couple of extra battlefield points, I guess. Make sure you refresh your Petan, everyone. Please give the heroes an increased leader skill when they EZA. Oh, dude, if only. That would be so good. Yo, Sokodo, how's it going? I will die on this hill that Shallow will be on the Global Dokkan campaign. I mean, it would be awesome, but I do think it's very unlikely. But who knows? Let's hope you're right. It would be cool. It would be super hype, but I do think it's not going to happen. Yeah, they'll increase the leader skill by just giving him 1 extra key. I mean, technically that is how they are doing the easy A's for the 200% leaders. They're just giving the extra 30% stats thing, like 1 key as well. Which, I mean, I guess is better than nothing. Especially as we do have some phases in some of the difficult content now where they, the enemy has the ability to lower your key, which is super annoying. Martian Power Team. But yeah, I don't want to get my hopes up too much because we know Dokkan doesn't treat heroes with the respect it deserves. But man, the Hearts EZA could be so good. He's got such good links for extreme teams and stuff as well. So like, if his EZA is good, he'll actually be useful for stuff. I'm very much looking forward to his EZA. Cena cooked last night. I did see the thing that somebody had posted earlier, the him essentially like not mimicking completely, but like making fun of the pipe bomb like promo after putting CM Punk through a table. It's pretty cool. I don't think it was funny. We just started saying hello to random people. Gohan and Rosell EZA. Yeah, Gohan's EZA should hopefully be really good. Anto, are you here? I think Apathy did say hi a while ago. I don't know. Yeah, Anto is here. How's it going, dude? I don't know if I did read out your thing. I did think I saw you in here, but I think potentially Anto and Apathy are here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Gohan has the best setup for a potential good EZA. Brainbuster. Hey, shout out to Jade Rex for gifting a channel membership. Appreciate you, my dude. Shout out to Brock S for receiving it. Now I have access to all of the channel emotes. So yeah, W's for Jade Rex. Alright, yeah, we only have to do 3 stages, don't we? Claudio Matt Cardona mentioned took me out. I did wonder, is there a reason? Because I don't know if I'm missing like the context or something, but like, is there a reason why he said them specifically? Because like in the original Pipe Bomb promo, like CM Punk said hi Colt Cabana because obviously at the time they were still friends. So he was like his best friend in wrestling who wasn't in WWE. So is Cena just really good friends with Matt Cardona and Claudio Castagnoli? I don't know. GDC, Bojack movie, Tech Gohan EZA. Yeah, that could be pretty good. There was a 2-nail as well, that's true. Members that see those 2-nail emotes. I feel like the idea of GT and Diamond Celebration just fits too perfectly. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, right? Because the link is the Super Saiyan 4. So you have the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then have a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because we haven't had a standalone Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta since the 4th anniversary. And then the Extreme cards would obviously be Goma, and then I guess it would be like Omega, or Sin who transforms into Omega is the best option. But not exactly, like, I know that's not the most hype for a lot of people, if that was the villain like choice, but I mean, who else is it going to be if we do get a Vegeta? Like, I mentioned already, but a good discussion for the podcast tomorrow is: will we see an EZA for the GDC countdown? Yes, that is a good one for sure. There is a trash takes post as well. I need to double check. I don't know how many people have commented on it because we'll have to pick one tomorrow to actually talk about, but I'll put the link in the chat because there's not a lot of replies on it. So if you want a pretty good chance of having your one be responded to, go put it on the thread because there's not a huge amount of replies for us to pick from. So you probably have a pretty decent chance of having yours picked if it's a good one. I took a shot, but I'm not going to get paid in a couple of weeks. I can't bring out the machine guns this time. Hey, no worries, my dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Any support is always much appreciated. So, I appreciate you gifting a membership at all. Shout out to all you guys. What am I doing? Extreme Tech. So it's basically Worldwide Chaos. I'm gonna go Anto. I'm gonna take his shallow for GDC and I will fight for him. I mean, I do think it would be cool, but I also don't think it will be him. But hey, I'd love to be wrong, because that would be awesome. Full cell rotation. Well, okay. See ya. Just casually gets one shot. If we get GT, Extreme will be Baby. I mean, if we get GT, the superclass will be Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I would imagine. And then... No, that's super physical, not AGL. So apparently he mentioned them because Claudio is called Cabana, Nick and Matt Cardona, Matt and Nick Jackson. Oh, right, okay. Wait, did he mention... He didn't mention the Young Bucks or AEW or anything, did he? Because AEW didn't exist when the pipe bomb... I mean, I guess technically he mentioned, like, they would have... The Young Bucks would have still been around in, like, Ring of Honor, PWG. Man, I used to love PWG. Me and my old housemate used to watch the PWG pay-per-views, like when we could find them on YouTube or on this wrestling website called High Spots. Man, it's so good. I haven't watched any wrestling for ages properly. I've seen some clips on YouTube of some of the recent stuff that's been going on in WWE, but I probably should, considering the WWE stuff is literally on Netflix now. Oh, right, yeah, of course, that makes sense. Yeah, because he did make the comment about, like, people, like, everyone who shared a locker room with you doesn't like you, which was pretty funny. After the grandpa thing, I don't want to see another Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'd have to put a relevant take on the hot takes thread. Excellent. They're easying in November alongside Dokkan Fest exclusive Shallot. Someone replied to the thing about easying the Xenoverse characters. WB to Netflix as someone who doesn't have cable was a W move. Yeah, I haven't even really thought about the fact that, like, it's just on Netflix now. So I also need to finish watching Cobra Kai. I started watching it when, like, I always do this where I say the other day, and to me, the other day could be 2 or 3 days ago, or it could be like 8 months ago, and I'll still say, oh yeah, the other day I saw this thing. But I started watching Cobra Kai, the final season. It was the other day when we were all super into playing Schedule 1 for like a good few days in a row, I think it was. And so I needed something to do on the other monitor. I think that's what we were doing when I was watching it. And yeah, I watched the first like couple of episodes and then just haven't really got back to it. And I keep seeing random like clips coming up recommended on my YouTube homepage of like a bunch of the final fights from the tournament and the end of the series, and I don't want to see those coming up on my YouTube when I haven't seen it yet. So this base makes no sense. Saiyan Saga equals nothing noteworthy for a big celebration, but apparently Charlotte is, but hasn't done anything. I mean, the thing is, like, the idea is Charlotte is hype because it's a crossover with something else. It's something that Dokkan hasn't done before. Like, it's just kind of, it's hype because it's interesting, I guess, because it's different. I don't know. I guess that's it's subjective at the end of the day. What is hype? Because at the end of the day, fusions are hype, but they've done them 50 times it already. So not really sure, but yeah, no, I don't. But don't get me wrong. I think a release for Charlotte would be cool. I don't think he's like a global Dokkan campaign headliner, like worthy release or anything. And yeah, of course he can transform, so he has the flashy transformation if they're going to make him a transforming Charlotte. But because I think when I commented on it, back when we thought there was the possibility it could be Charlotte instead of Tao, I would like him to have the mechanic that like Tech Trunks and HLs and Marsu have, where he just starts off as base, then on turn 2 transforms into Super Saiyan, and then on turn 3 has the active skill where he can then transform into like God or Blue. But have it so that he like stacks, make like Trunks basically. He could stack as a Super Saiyan, and then when you use the active skill to go blue, he just has like greatly raised attack and defense as his super after having infinitely stacked. Or give him greatly raised as his stack and then massively raised after he transforms. That'd be awesome. Don't really necessarily see that happening though. But yeah, Charlotte Dokkan first, Giblet banner unit, Xenoverse EZAs. Yeah, it'd be great. The Xenoverse EZAs, the random Super Saiyan 3 physical and like Super Saiyan 3 Tech GT Vegeta, those EZAs, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Right here. But yeah, no, I think a Charlotte release is cool, but I don't think it's anniversary worthy. Also, because that is kind of funny in a way, like Dokkan having an anniversary where one of the headline characters is from a different game. Oh man, why did the orbs have to drop like that so there's no rainbow orb for Bicon? Super Saiyan 3 Broly Super EZA, that's right, if we're going to get a crossover celebration, who could forget the GOAT? I mean, it's a new Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Interesting to see what replaces heroes this year. I mean, Anto, that's just crazy. Shallow is as worthy as a celebration as Jacko. Come on. Come on now. What typing was Devilman at the beginning? What typing is the final boss? In, right? Or rather, we're going to use the int team. I'm not entirely sure who actually got hit then, but... But yeah, that wasn't ideal. Yeah, whatever replaces heroes, hopefully it's something good for November. I do hope they would do more, like, crossover-y type stuff for November with heroes being gone, but... Hasn't happened yet, so I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. Jacko's done more. Bruh. Outrageous. And Anto taking huge L's over here. Jacko's done literally nothing. And then Shala is the protagonist of the other Dragon Ball Gacha game, who has like all of the forms up to blue, which makes him more successful than like Trunks. Divers will replace heroes so that Amatsu can bring in more base and Super Saiyan Gokus. Yeah. When's the AF crossover? We'll most likely have to wait until after Tanabata to know what the November schedule is. Yeah, I would imagine so. No, Metal Cooler, why? Shala's going to be SSJ5. Just one of the most developed Dragon Ball characters. The Legend story is actually really good. I have heard people say that before, that the Legend story is actually decent, but I basically don't know anything about it, so. Oh yeah, make sure you like and retweet that web store thing, because everybody gets free stones if you do. And then seven people that have retweeted it will get 150 stones, which obviously don't get your hopes up to be one of those people, but everyone gets the 7 for free at least. I need to bring categories for this battlefield. I've done it every other time. The Super AGL team that I was using was a Goku family team. I didn't actually see what happened in terms of like why we actually died, but I think they could do 6 units for the global celebration again. If they do, I'd like it to be reversed. 2 Dokkan Fest LRs, 1 Carnival. I don't want them to do 6 LRs again, but I feel like if they do, it almost certainly would be 2 Dokkan Fests and 4 Carnivals again. Because Carnivals seem like the ones that are like the easiest to do, like the easiest ones for them to just put out extra ones of. Yeah, no more 6 LRs. Yeah, exactly. That's too much. 6 LR Gokus. But yeah, 6 LRs I don't want to see. Again, especially because with the Carnival LRs, them having like 2 units on a banner makes it so less likely that you're going to pull the specific one of the 2 that you want. Because your odds are already diluted anyway by having an extra unit you want on the banner. But then it's like if you get any of the animations that are guaranteed featured, you might not be getting the specific one. And even worse, if you get the animation for guaranteed new unit, it might not be the one that you actually want, which is really annoying. So yeah, no 6 LRs please. Yeah, all base Gokus. Yeah, there is 6 base Gokus, and then one of them transforms to Super Saiyan 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to God, 1 to Blue, and the other one to Ultra Instinct. But that's it. It's just 6 base Gokus, and they all have 1 transformation into a different form. But yeah, I agree. Like, if they just had scrapped Evo, Vegeta, and Goku and Frieza, they could have made Gohan slightly better to be just as good as Goku. And then those 4 anniversary units, I don't think anyone would be able to complain that the anniversary units weren't super good. But yeah, that's the other thing as well. I would absolutely do not under any circumstances get your hopes up that we're going to get another one of those free stones that gives everybody one of the anniversary headliners for free. That's like the most generous thing they've ever done, and it was obviously a big thing for part of like the 10th anniversary special thing. Like I do not think they will ever do that again. If they do, that'd be awesome, but I don't think they will, which is another reason why having 6 LRs is not ideal. Case in point, me with my 10 STR Prince of Normals balls. Yeah, I pulled them twice from the banner. Or it might have even been 3 times if mine has 2 dupes. I actually can't remember. Which is really annoying, because I didn't pull a single Goku. I got mine with the Purunga wish. Because that's the thing, we didn't realise, like, when they announced that was going to happen and that was going to be a thing, and everyone was going to get one of the units for free, like, that was awesome, because that's the only reason I got the last anniversary character that I didn't have. Because for those of you who remember, like, my part 1 luck was terrible. Like, it put me in such a bad mood for the beginning of the anniversary, because I only got Blue Evolution Vegeta, and he was the worst of the 3. And then in part 2, I got, like, insanely lucky, and in, like, 500 stones, I pulled all 3 of the new units. So then I was able to use the pity to get Vegito, and then the only one that I didn't have was Goku, and then obviously they gave everybody the wish to be able to get one of the characters that you didn't have, and so boom. Yeah, Ninja made me pull Blue Evolutions back to back. I remember that. But yeah, the part 2 luck was super good. Which, to be fair, without being funny, I feel like I deserved it after how bad the part 1 luck was. I absolutely deserved that much better part 2 luck, because, man, like I say, it genuinely put me in a bad mood for like the beginning of the celebration, that my luck was so bad. Because the anniversary is like the biggest celebration of the year, and especially for making content, like pulling all the units and all the different team builds and all the like crazy videos and stuff I could do. And then I didn't pull any of the units except the worst one. I was like, bruh, I was not happy. And then yeah, part 2 picked up. But yeah, like I say, it's only because of the Porunga wish that I managed to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then yeah, that let me walk away from the anniversary with all 6 of the headliners. Even though most of them just literally the one copy, but that's fine. That's the other thing though to bear in mind, is that those units should come back on the Global Dokkan campaign banners. Yeah, being able to swap the coins between the Dokkan Fest and Carnival is really good as well. But yeah, swapping the Carnival and Dokkan Fest coins and being able to swap between like the pity, like the types of pity, I think is really good. Because obviously Global Dokkan campaign, there's no confirmation or anything, but being that it is essentially replacing the worldwide, like Global Dokkan campaign should have that same pity system that the anniversary has, right? So it should be pretty good. Where's Gogeta's active skill? Let's do that one. I'm only missing the blue Vegeta, so not too bothered if I don't get him. Yeah, fair. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, appreciate you guys all being out for the stream. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow morning. I think there should be news, because we should get the the Prime Battle LRTN EZA details. Yeah, refresh your Petan, don't forget. Get those gold sticker treasure things. My Gotenks just going to absolutely destroy these guys here. We downplaying Prince of Normals. I hope TN is usable. Yeah, it would be nice. But I didn't pull Tau or the LRTN, so having a strong option for Yamchas like Sal would be pretty good. Who do I even have left now? I don't think I even have a Heroes team set up anymore. Oh nice, I do have a Demonic Power team set up though. Watch me get a terrible first rotation though, just get clapped immediately. Let's see. Would Daima Goku be worth the 400 coins if I don't have him? Probably not. I feel like the only thing he's really useful for at the moment is the nuking, like, the Million Arena thing. Like, he's not bad, but I don't think people really use him much anymore, right? Yeah, his Demonic Power team should be able to take out Frieza. Oh, he can be attack lowered as well. That's good. can't remember the last time I went on Petan. I mean, it's literally like everyone should do it. It takes a matter of seconds and you get free stuff for doing it. Like, including multiple stones across each set of like Petan. It's quite easy to get the first couple of missions, which gives you what, like 5 stones, which isn't a crazy amount, but if you're doing that every single time there is a set of the cards, it all adds up. I think Slug is still fairly relevant now. He's still pretty good, I would say. We don't have a Goku going from 1 to 3 from the Buu Saga as an intro. I definitely want Goku going 1 to 3 with Daima's animation. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Because the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku like kind of has that, but it's mainly just the Super Saiyan 3 part. In time for global celebration, which I'm hoping for. Be interesting to see if the free-to-play units get decent EZAs. Yeah, it would be good because they're not that great overall, like the free-to-play Diamond Goku and Vegeta. I'm missing 1 card from this set of Petan stickers with 1 day left. Yeah, I'm missing a few still, I think. Yeah, Vegeta could be a good floating support unit if his EZA is done well enough. But yeah, I agree, that is true. Like, TURs are not really worth stones or coins. Like, if you've got red coins, you should be saving them for Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs that you don't have. I think TURs, for the most part, it's not worth the value, like, to get them with red coins. Pro Super me immediately. Double digit damage though to Blue Evolution Vegeta. I love to see that. Is there a certain TUR that you want to get an EZA that isn't a Dokkan Fest? I can't say Marseille because he already has one. I want him to get a Super EZA. A TUR that to get an EZA that isn't a Dokkan Fest. I guess we can't include Heroes characters either. I mean, it's probably physical Super Mirror and just make him actually good. Obviously, it comes with the added bonus of if they EZA him, they almost certainly will EZA the other Xenoverse characters. But yeah, Super Trunks would be good as well. Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Tech GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Tech GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was so good when he got his awakening. Like, at the time in the meta, he was actually really good. Angel Supercar Kemba, he got his, yeah. Yeah, that's very cool that they remembered that those units existed, although his EZA is a bit hit and miss. STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Yeah, they need to just redo his whole Super EZA thing. Oh yes, the Bardock Giant 18 members. That's a good one. They need to do like a Dokkan Fest Great 8 Bardock, and then EZA Tech Bardock, and then all of the Team Bardock Great Apes. Super EZA the LR Team Bardock. Awaken the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Yeah, there'd be so much good stuff. Yeah, STR GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and the AGL Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. Int Turles is a good one as well. Tech Golden Frieza, I know, is a big one that certain people want to see. Yeah, I remember when Interlers came out. I actually remember summoning for him. It's crazy. It's probably be GG this turn. This will do basically nothing. Yep, cool animation, but Vegeta way too tanky. Heroes is a wasted slot for Battlefield now. They get crushed too easily. I mean, you could always use them as the first team, I guess, but... No, I reckon the Heroes team could use this. Could beat this Trunks. Yeah, Int Baby and Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape Goku, who will, even if they get easy aid, can't be used in difficult content now. My current account is too Heroes focused. What do you mean? It's not as if my profile like ID character is a Heroes character and my friend character is set as a Heroes character. What do you mean? Oh yeah, and the OST for my profile is the Heroes OST. What of it? Oh, looks like we've got some Petan to refresh. Oh, it's only one. But yeah, literally Petan, you just click on it, do this, do this, do this, and there you go, I'm done. And I got another one of the sticker thing. Like, how is that too hard for for some people to do? Oh, it's boring. It's like, it took me like less than 30 seconds. Hey, I can get a large link skill orb now as well. Nice. I'm saying from the hit game Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Man, give him a super easy A, damn it. I need it. Where is he? Extreme Tech you are. Give him a super easy A. So he could be good again. His easy A was actually pretty decent on release as well. Because he has the infinite stacking. Yeah. But look at that passive. When you think about the passives that we have for characters now. Oh, an absolute beast. I have 700 Petan stickers. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you meant like the gold ones. I was gonna say, why are you not spending them on anything? Give AGL Tapey on a super easy A. Yeah, you just have to get the LR to get the 10 stones. Yeah, already done that. Key 1. I know, like, what an absolute monster of a unit that guy is. Alright, well, we tried our Heroes versus the Great Ape and failed miserably. We have done the weekly Battlefield reset all the way through, even though we didn't actually have to go all the way through. I bought out the Petan shop already, damn. So yeah, we could do some random challenges now, potentially. Although I might go get a drink quickly, because I'm very warm. Oh, I'm still recording for when I was trying to do the giant Ape Kid Goku thing. Let's just remove that. When does the TN thing drop? It's Monday or Tuesday, I think, same as Super Battle Road. Yeah. Right. Think of some difficult challenge content thing you want to do, and I'll be back in 1 second. Well, not one, but... Yo, and I'm back. Speedrun the 10 OG SBRs. I mean, we could do some of them so insanely easy, that would be kind of funny. Maybe we should do the ESBRs. But yes, we are very much in the area where it is incredibly hot. Like, I literally went downstairs to get a drink. Got some water from the fridge and a can of Pepsi. And, like, it's so much cooler downstairs. It's unbelievable. The humidity is at like 45%, and apparently it's going to go up to like 80% during the night at some point, which is insane. I mean, we sleep with like 2 fans, or like fans either side of the bed, like when it's this hot. It's crazy. I can't do any of the... I don't know if you were here right at the beginning, but I can't do any challenges against Great Ape Kid Goku because we used all 6 attempts trying to do heroes, and the furthest we got was turn 2. So that was fun. Super Tech. I mean, obviously the best Super Tech team is going to be like a Boo Saga, or this guy, I suppose. It's going to be Pure Saiyans, Earth Protecting Heroes, and Patara. No, wait, it's not Patara, is it? It's Fused Fighters. Who do you want the last person on the team to be? Do Super Saiyan 3 Goku for the stun, potentially. I was meant to get even drier, yeah. I forgot. Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
What is AC? Yeah, it's like 27 currently, apparently. Degrees C. Which is ridiculous. Man, yeah, the OG, the tech, the good old OG type Super Battle Roads, crazy. I wonder how quickly, like, these guys will destroy these bosses. Because, like, the tech gods are so good. I remember when this came out, and, like, I mean, this isn't even, it wasn't even ESBR, normal Super Battle Road. But, like, remember when Super Battle Road came out and was just hands down the hardest event in the game, and people were, like, nigh on, like, close to quitting over how difficult it was. I used to watch, it was when I was working my night shift, I think, was I making content when Super Battle Road first came out? I can't remember. But, like, I remember watching whole streams where people would be trying one stage for 2 hours and then still not have finished it and then, like, end the stream. Like, because the meta very much changed. Like, people weren't, like, because Dokkan events, it had gotten to the point where Dokkan events were, like, too easy. So people weren't used to having to use tanks and, like, units that can stun and seal, because events were already, like, not allowing those things. So straight away people weren't off the bat thinking, like, oh yeah, I should be using characters that do this. And so that's when people started then using again characters like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Jacko, like the SR Jacko and Chaozu for the tech and the int one. Some of these other characters that were, like, really good for Super Battle Road but not necessarily good for other difficult content at the time. It was such a great mode when it first came out. Like, some of those no item runs were just so difficult to do. It took so many attempts, whereas now it's like a new stage comes out and you just do it in one try. Like, which is a shame. The stupid music stuff is over. I'm free. Nice. Nice. So when I found your channel, so I was struggling with Super Battle Road. You're the only UK Dokkan YouTuber. And then didn't get properly involved until LISTR Cooler came out. Yeah, man, that was a crazy celebration for me. That worldwide celebration with Cooler. Because, like, even all my videos during that worldwide celebration did really, really well as well. That was one of the first, like, because that would have been what, like August 2022. So I was at that point, I was like, maybe next year. Because, like, I'm pretty sure I put up the 55%. I did the thing I normally do, where I summoned straight away in the morning when the banner came out, pulled Cooler, uploaded the 55% showcase for him, and by the time it got to, like, lunchtime, it had like 10k views, which is not usually for a 55% showcase especially. And then, yeah, just like every video, like, I was still putting up trying to do at least 2 videos a day then. And yeah, I just had ones that were getting, like, even if it was the 2 put together, like 10k, like, every day. It was a very, very good worldwide. I think, in fact, that might have been the very first time, that worldwide celebration. That was, like, the very first time I got paid more from YouTube than I did from my actual job, like, at the end of that month. It was like, oh, okay. Just happened to be watching your video while summoning and pulled 2 coolers. I was like, oh, this guy's by luck. Nice. Yeah, I got so lucky with pulling copies of Cooler during that celebration, because I rainbowed STR Cooler and physical metal Cooler, which was kind of insane. Like, I never rainbow characters in the first celebration that they're out. Like, check out Oaken Tower. What is that? Yeah, I do have Steam open, like, right now. Oh, there's a demo. Or it's just, or the game itself is just free anyway. Why does it look like it's just a picture of multiple shelves? Seems like it's just a weird, like, shelf slot machine type thing. It's an auto battler. Okay. I mean, without watching the trailer properly or anything, it doesn't look like the kind of thing I'd be interested in, but... I need to do more runs against the new Night Rain boss. The Tech Super Saiyan banner was my godsend, pulled 3 in 1, then did a single and got him again. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty good. Man, I remember when Extreme Tech was actually the hardest, like, by a pretty significant margin. There's worldwide chaos on here. I think I didn't do this, like, all that long ago, because... the fact that we basically use as a Masu team.
Alright, let's do this.
Worst of the 10. I mean, yeah, this was the final one I needed to get, like, all the stages beaten with no items. And that stream where I finally beat it was crazy. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I, like, jumped out of my chair and was like, yes! And then realised that it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and I have neighbours above me. So I was like... Yeah, I did quite well overall, because not only did I Rainbow Cooler, I'm pretty sure I got Tech Carnival Goku to like 79%. And then I only pulled 1 copy of the AGL Super Saiyans, and I didn't like them so much, I just didn't even summon any more on their banner, which is why I then Rainbowed Metal Cooler. But yeah, you got characters like Super ETA Tech Cell just doing like a 21 million attack stat and just one-shotting the enemy. Like... It's also annoying because with the 10 type ones you could get random enemies. So like, it's not like every time you loaded in all the fights were the same, so therefore you knew like what you were doing. Oh yeah, that's annoying. The android's active skill is only useful against 1 or 3 or more enemies. I was gonna say, even now, if they do actually, like, we could still die. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Wow, even this cell just one-shotting. Damn. Imagine when this was the hardest of the ESBR stages to do with no items, and now we're just absolutely destroying it. It's not even close to being close. TUR Tech Zamasu Super EZA. That could be pretty good, because his EZA wasn't that great. The Zamasu equivalent of Tech Vegeta would be super awesome. The part used to confuse me. Yeah, because it'd be like how to beat Super AGL Super Battle Road, but the stage is called like a Versus Extreme STR. but the community just decided that we were calling that stage Super AGL. Because that was the team you had to use, but the stage is called Versus Extreme STR. It's quite funny. But yeah, nothing was worse in the old days as well, when these stages were still really hard and you were trying to get the no items, and you got to this last fight and it was against like the 5 enemies, and then you just get supered like 3 times in slot 1 or something, and you just, that's it, you just lost. Right. Like this. Except obviously here will be fine. But yeah, like if this was back then, when we hadn't beaten Extreme Tech yet, we'd probably just be dead now if we got 2 supers in slot 1. In fact, let me find that. Maybe I can even pull it up on the screen, but let me find the Extreme Tech. Yeah, I'd like multiple streams of me trying to do it as well. Okay, when did this go up? The final stage is done. Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. 4 years ago. Jeez. May 6th, 2021. I don't remember what Dokkan story mode is about. But yeah, let's take a look at the video. Where is it? What's the view that I need to use? Let me pause the OST quickly. Is it that one? Yes, but there's no camera for some reason. There we go.
Hey guys, Marsningen here, bringing you another
Hey, it's me.
Dokkan battle video, and so yes, finally.
Let's go to the run.
This because
Look at my old overlay.
To be one of the main rotation units.
Also, I've got a vest on, so as always, my hair is covering the thing, so it looks like I'm not wearing anything.
Okay, this works out nicely. So let's do this.
Look how ginger my moustache and beard looks in this. What is this?
Yeah, go for the stun on Bardock.
Yeah, I need to get the chat on my phone because I can't see it while this is full screen.
Hey, look at that. Slug actually got the stun. Wow. So we got the full passive for Janemba, and he's super attacking first, so he shouldn't hopefully take too much damage. Double digits from normals. Still 100k from a super though. God damn. Yeah, that's the biggest problem is Extreme Tech just doesn't have good
Intro
strength.
hasn't changed.
Like if Golden Frieza,
That's right,
didn't
consistency,
have
baby.
a HP restriction and he just had damage reduction.
It's me, but younger. I mean, it is me, but 4 years younger. That is true.
To be fair, this run wouldn't be that hard. I can quite confidently say
Look at me. Why am I using this view where my microphone's here?
Frieza had his damage reduction all the time. But
Crazy.
it's a powerful opponent's league. We really Piccolo guaranteed.
I'm just remember my microphone right in front of my face.
Because unfortunately, if I do this, oh, actually, yeah, stun Trunks, and then we have to. Oh, I don't know what to turn stun though, so we have to.
Yeah, this was...
Everything has come down to this.
Apparently there's no music in the background. Oh, yeah, because if we put Turles... Oh, this is a crazy turn. Because if I put Turles in slot 1, Raditz,
Please,
he wouldn't really have
please
done
do not
any
super
damage.
attack me in slot
But
one.
if Broly
I
gets
beg
supered
you.
in slot 1, I instantly die.
I need to get those 5 orbs, and so we go for the... I've got to play as if Broly's not going to kill everyone. So we stun Goku with Raditz, and then who's attacking in the final slot? It's just Goku and Vegeta, so we target Vegeta. Alright, boys. Pray. Send me energy in the chat, because here we go.
This is it.
He didn't super me.
Do it, Broly.
Please, let this be the one.
Man.
Oh, and it's going super slow. The Dokkan mode is taking
Yeah,
pity on me.
this is like I said, this was at like 3 o'clock in the morning or something as well, by the way. Still waiting on that tech Reddit's EZA, yep. People in the chat there saying hi, YouTube.
Oh, is everybody dead except for...
Yeah, he basically killed everybody except Goku and Vegeta, I think.
kills-
So yeah, the additional kills
Is this
Goku,
it?
and then I think Raditz, even if he doesn't kill, Raditz gets a guaranteed stun. But he killed him anyway.
Let's go!
Yeah, so that was
He
me.
did it!
I-
He did it! Extreme Tech!
I shouted that out and like jumped up in the air, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Good times. But yeah, that was what an absolutely ridiculous stage that was. That took so many. I streamed every evening for like, I swear I must have streamed for like 2 or 3 hours every evening for like a couple of days in a row without managing to beat it. And then we finally did it. And yeah, that was the final stage. That made it so that I'd then no-itemed every single like Super Power Road stage. And Extreme Super Power Road stage. And was the only person on Global to have done all of them. It was pretty cool. What am I doing? The Super Int. What's the best Super Int team? I wish the Dokkan attack was still that useful. I mean, it can be sometimes, I guess. Legendary Existence or Super Saiyans? I imagine that's got to still be good, right? Legendary Existence not blue. Guess not. Use the easy 8-yard try Goku, let's go.
Alright, let's do this.
But yeah, that Tech Reddits, I'd love Tech Reddit for Tech Reddits to get a good easy A. Okay, this is a pretty bad starting rotation. Although, actually, to be fair, Tao's like all of his attacks are in slot 2, and he should just get absolutely destroyed by the Super Saiyan trio here. Can't wait for Dokkan Fest Turles and his banner units get their easy A. Yeah. Hopefully they'll do that the same way they did for Ginyu, right? Where they easy A Turles and they easy A both of the banner units at the same time. That'd be awesome. You know who else would love to see Tech Reddit's easy A? AGL Bardock. I know, right? Imagine them easy A-ing the characters that would make your newly released EZAs or units like so much better on their teams. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? If they actually did that. Maybe Easy A, the free-to-play STR Turles. Oh wait, because yeah, did he not get... Because he was actually quite a decent free-to-play unit, wasn't he, at the time of his release? STR Nappa Easy A, yeah. He's the banner unit for physical Raditz, though, so I imagine they would have to do physical Raditz first. Damn. Xeno Vegeta for the attack lower, and he just literally is just going to kill him. Yeah, Jirobe was Yamcha's banner unit. They should have done his Easy A too. Yeah, they should just be doing now when they Easy A these Dokkan Fest characters like Yamcha, like these Dokkan Fest TURs. They should just be Easy Aing the banner units as well. I don't know why they're not. Because the whole point of releasing the banner unit with the main unit is that they help them on their team. So then if you Easy A them both at the same time, then that's more help for that team that's getting the buff from the Easy A in the first place. Like, it's pretty common sense. Because we got the Tau Earthlings team. Yamcha Easy A is really good for that team. Easy A Yajirobe as well. And there'll be another good unit for that team. But no. We don't get that. We get nothing. I should have focused off of Turles. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I mean, Namek Goku in slot 1 and getting hit a couple of times should make this pretty easy. Yep, just one-shot Turles. Guaranteed additional, so he should one-shot this guy, whose name I always forget. The mullet guy. His pink leg warmers. And you got... Who's that guy? Is that Cacao? I can never remember any of, like, Turles' crew, like, character names. Is it Days or Days, that guy that I just killed? Oh no, Cacao's the robot one, isn't it? That guy, the one that we're killing now. Because you've got Amand and Raisin. Amand is the one, the pope that we just killed. And then this one's Raisin, right? Cell and the Cell Juniors lost. Yeah, they all have names. AGL tell us to get his Super Easy A. Yes. Yeah, that should actually be really good. I forget their names sometimes. Yeah, I mean, they're not exactly important characters, are they? The Turles Crusher Corps. Yeah, it's like Dies and Cacao, I think, are the mullet guy and the robot guy, because they have a unit of the two of them together. And then Amand and Raisin, the other two. I do like that start part of the animation where it's like the three of them side by side and then like Trunks and Vegeta fly off first. And then Goku powers up. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, AGL Turles is super easy. It will be super good because he'll go back to being like a must-run unit on basically all the teams that he's on, I would imagine. Because he's just one of those really good like floating support units. Oh god, yeah, Extreme Int now you can basically... Can we just do a full, like, Boo team? Probably not. Although we could do the like uncontrollable power and revenge team, I suppose. Throw those guys on there. I suppose there's no point throwing the other Broly on there, is there? Because he can't link.
Alright, let's do this.
Yo, Black Star, Goku Black, how's it going? Anything new been happening on Dokkan? Not much outside of like the Tau and TN. There's the Million Arena, which is basically like a punch bag event, but it can kill you back. We've got the Prime Battle LR EZA for TN coming up this week. Full Broly team. Can we even do that for like Extreme Int? Because we've got the TUR one, we've got the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker one. I guess there's the free-to-play Dragon Ball Super one. Yeah, Wesley, how's it going? Rev, how you going? Hey, Ningen, someone's been playing DB Legends for a long time. Part 2 really got people riled up. At first I thought it was bad, but I think coupling it with new battle system was good. Yeah, I don't know a huge amount about it. Like, obviously I see people post about Legends and stuff, but... Broly and Paragus, are they on? Aren't they only on like Pure Saiyans and Joint Forces? And now Mission Execution, and they're not even on Revenge or Uncontrollable Power. I really like this OST as well. This is TN's active skill, and it's like, it sounds like a proper funky, like, anime, almost like a 18-bit, like, or 16-bit, like, fighting game kind of OST. Well, yeah, true. I meant that we could actually run for the stage, but yeah. Although I guess technically, in Broly, doesn't he have the TUR? Doesn't he have a leader skill? No, his is Planetary Destruction and movie bosses, which they're not on either. Hoping we don't get that for Dokkan's GDC. Yeah, I still think it's going to be Daima. Daima, and then potentially with GT like mixed in. I feel like that makes the most sense. Broly and Paragus can be the lead. Oh god. Oh wait, yeah, what is that? Do they have a Pure Saiyans lead? So not only are we not running a non-optimal team in terms of like the units that are on it, we're also running a lower leader skill leader. It sounds awesome. Daima's the new thing, so it's either now or Tanabar. Yeah, I would think so. They've waited all this time and still not dropped the big like Daima ones. Even Legends has adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So like, what are they waiting for? I would be very, very surprised if the Global Dokkan campaign isn't Daima related. Shocked even. Broly's active skill just one-shots Goku. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's the thing. There doesn't need to be Daima units for there to be EZAs. The EZAs will be like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They could do Garlic Jr. because he's demonic power. Well, there's plenty of stuff they could do for EZAs. Yeah, Xenoverse has them both as well. Yeah, that's true. This is why GDC is going to be the Charlotte crossover special. Thomas still fighting that good fight. It'd be interesting, but I definitely don't think it will be the case. Yeah, Super Easy A, the second anniversary Super Saiyan 4s as well. Yep. Yep. I mean, when Int Fat Boo is doing enough damage to just be one-shotting people, that's crazy. I thought Charlotte going to Sparking Zero was the final collab for Legends. It probably is. We've been talking about why it's weird that they didn't do the Dokkan crossover, and Thomas thinks it is going to happen very soon. Alright, let's see. So we'd have you. I mean, technically I've got that guy as well. Oh, they just lead extreme in 130, okay. I mean, I don't think I'm going to find a Broly and Paragus friend somehow, so we'll just have to run them off lead, I guess. Especially like I'm summoning on the Vegeta banner in Legends, getting shafted so hard in part 2. Oof. Well, good luck. Dokkan crossover makes more sense than Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero is kind of cooked, yeah. Yeah, it's not been doing well since its original release, has it, in terms of like player retention and stuff, which is not surprising because it's, I feel like the whole thing is just very undercooked. But yeah, he's in one of Prof's favourite heroes units in Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Oh nice, he actually did dodge the super as well. I was going to say, when he dodged the normal attack and then he started supering us, I was like, damn. Super Battle Road was always the really difficult one when it's like, you would dodge a normal and then eat a super for massive damage. But he dodged both there, so... Hey, let's see, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly won the fight as well. So clearly he's just that good. He's just that guy. Limit Breaker Broly's EZA will be what Revolution Vegeta is now, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just be doing 50 million normal attacks. I mean, this team, we probably are dead here, to be fair. No, this is not a great rotation at all. Yeah. Good OST for a bit ahead before we end off. One thing before I go, I hope they make the Limit Breaker and the newer hero EZAs overtuned so they can have a touch more longevity knowing the heroes is done. I absolutely wish that that would be the case. If I was a betting man, I would say that it's absolutely not going to be, but I would absolutely love that because, yeah, there's not going to be any more new hero stuff, so it would be nice if the final heroes EZAs are actually really, really good. And also, realistically, all they really need to do is just get rid of all the restrictions as well, so that they can be good on these other teams where we can actually run them. So... How many of these do I actually need? Because the Petho doesn't keep going for that much longer, does he? Or does it? I don't know, I said he. 31 out of 37, yes, I'm missing 6. think that's the most I potentially have been missing from one set, like from the first time it runs. I normally do a little bit better than that. I got Vegeta on the free step. Hey, nice. There you go. See? Stream luck coming in clutch. You love to see it. W's for Rohit. Alright, well, there you go. So that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. I'll be live in the morning for more Dokkan shenanigans. There should be news. Like I said, we should get the Easy ATN details tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that follow button if you're over on the Twitch side, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.